Have you ever wondered what Europe will look like in 30 years? We hear a lot about its aging population and shrinking workforce, but what's really being done about it? It turns out there's a quiet, multi-layered strategy at play, and it's not just about what you see in the headlines. This isn't some grand conspiracy, but a pragmatic approach to one of the biggest challenges of our time: demographic decline. Let's peel back the layers and see what's really going on. First, let's get the facts straight. Across the European Union, birth rates have been below the replacement level of 2.1 children per woman for decades. In countries like Italy and Germany, the numbers are even lower. This means fewer young people entering the workforce to support a growing number of retirees. The economic implications are huge: potential labor shortages, strained pension systems, and a shrinking tax base. It's a slow-moving crisis, but a crisis nonetheless. So, what's the plan? The most visible part of the strategy is, of course, immigration. But it's far more nuanced than just opening the borders. Europe is in a global competition for talent. Think about Germany's Skilled Worker Immigration Act or France's passport talent. These aren't random policies, they are surgical strikes designed to attract specific professionals: doctors, engineers, IT specialists, the very people needed to fill critical gaps in the labor market. They're making it easier for highly educated individuals and their families to move, integrate, and contribute to the economy from day one. This selective approach aims to get the economic benefits of immigration while managing social integration challenges. But immigration is only one piece of the puzzle. The second, and perhaps more futuristic, pillar of this strategy is automation and AI. Europe is betting big on technology to boost productivity. If you have fewer workers, you need each worker to be more efficient. That's where robots and artificial intelligence come in. In manufacturing, we're seeing cobots, collaborative robots working alongside human employees, taking over repetitive and physically demanding tasks. This allows human workers to focus on more complex, creative, and strategic roles. Think about the port of Rotterdam, one of the most automated ports in the world. Autonomous vehicles and robotic cranes handle a massive volume of containers with minimal human intervention. This isn't about replacing humans entirely. It's about augmenting their capabilities. In sectors like healthcare and elder care, where the human touch is irreplaceable, technology is being used to handle administrative tasks, monitor patients remotely, and assist with mobility, freeing up caregivers to provide more direct, personal attention. This technological push is a direct response to the shrinking workforce, a way to do more with less. The third, and arguably most fundamental, part of the strategy is reinventing the concept of aging and work. The old model of learn, work, retire is becoming obsolete. Europe is actively trying to keep older, experienced workers in the labor force for longer. How? By promoting lifelong learning programs that help people update their skills throughout their careers. They're also creating more flexible work arrangements, like part-time roles and phased retirement options. This allows older workers to transition out of the workforce gradually, passing on their invaluable knowledge to the next generation. Countries like Sweden have been pioneers in this area, with high rates of employment among people aged 55 to 64. The goal is to change the narrative around aging. Instead of seeing it as a period of decline and dependency, it's being reframed as a time of continued contribution, mentorship, and engagement. This not only eases the strain on pension systems, but also harnesses the wisdom and experience of a significant portion of the population. It's about creating an age-friendly economy where everyone, regardless of age, can participate and thrive. So let's put it all together. This isn't a single, top-down plan from Brussels. It's a combination of national policies and EU-level initiatives. You have targeted immigration bringing in new talent. You have a massive investment in automation to supercharge productivity. And you have social and labor market reforms that redefine what it means to get older. Each element supports the others. Skilled immigrants help drive innovation, which in turn fuels the tech sector. A more productive, automated economy can better support an aging population. And keeping experienced workers engaged ensures that knowledge isn't lost. Of course, this strategy isn't without its challenges. The politics of immigration are incredibly complex and divisive. The transition to an automated economy raises questions about job displacement and inequality. And encouraging people to work longer requires a major cultural shift. There are no easy answers, and different countries are finding different levels of success. For example, countries in Eastern Europe face a double drain of low birth rates and emigration of their own young people to wealthier Western European nations. Their path will be different from that of Germany or France. But the underlying principles remain the same: adapt or face a slow decline. What we're witnessing is a quiet revolution. While headlines focus on political dramas and short-term crises, Europe is methodically building a new social and economic model designed to withstand the demographic tide. It's a complex, long-term experiment in social engineering, happening right before our eyes. It's a story of pragmatism over panic, a calculated effort to manage an unavoidable future. This isn't just a European story either. Japan, South Korea, and even China are facing similar demographic headwinds. The strategies being tested in Europe today could become a blueprint for developed nations around the world. The future of work, technology, and society is being shaped in the factories of Germany, the tech hubs of France, and the social policies of Scandinavia. It's a fascinating, high-stakes game, and the outcome will define the 21st century. So next time you hear about Europe's population problems, remember there's more to the story. There's a quiet, determined, and multifaceted strategy at work, trying to turn a demographic challenge into an opportunity for renewal and innovation. What do you think is the most promising part of this strategy? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this breakdown interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next video.